and they have let these mofos back into the game. Uh, Polo Sports Talk and ENT. I do apologize about the last stream. Nevertheless, I'm back again here reporting with y'all again. Atlanta has came back just a little bit, but still got to put the pressure on them. We're up 89 to 76 uh, with 9:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. Man, we gotta hold on, man. We need this game. We holding on for dear life. Philly is up 91 to 78. Uh, Lou Williams tried to pass it. That's a turnover. 8:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Trae Young, I think he's having some issues with his shoulder, with his right shoulder. And Philly is up 93 to 78. And Seth Curry is just showing why he's one of the most underrated shooters in the league. Is not just his brother. And Bubba Check is in the house too. Bubba Check is in there. Bubba Check is in there. Dr. J is there. All the Celtics legends. Um, some of the Celtics legends, I should say, is in there, showing their support as they rightfully should do. We got to get this win. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hope y'all feeling all right tonight. Um, I appreciate all y'all for pulling up. We're gonna be working the Clippers and the Utah game. That game I think is heavily anticipated. The reason why is because Kawhi is not going to be he's not going to be not going to be able to play, and it's going to be up to Paul George to perform. Um, where does that what does that do for them? I don't know. Salute to you, T Price. I see you in the building, but what does that do for them? We don't know, but it's definitely going to make Paul George play that much more harder. it's going to make him play that much more harder. He's got to play on both offense and on defense. He's got to play on both offense and on defense. He's got to play on both ends of the floor. And the role players are going to have to step up. Like I told you, Big Who, your role players are going to have to step up. It can't be just Paul George doing everything. I mean, yeah, he's got to lead the charge, but he's going to have to do everything. Seth Curry got 29 points. He got 29 points as Philly is up 93-78 with 8:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. What up, T Price?
Evening, brother. Been a while. I had to come through and show some love, man. I was talking about the same thing you was talking about today, bro. About
Oh
the
yeah,
man, about Chris Paul, man. Like, dude, do the NBA don't want this man to get a ring? Do they just? I'm just like, okay, this man got over one obstacle, and then he gets back. And I remember the scene the play when they clinched. I see him go in the stands. I was saying to myself, why are you going in the stands for? I understand that's his family. And then all of a sudden he got COVID protocol. Now they do this junk in the final.
right.
Somebody get COVID protocol in the final, then I know something up, bro. But man, it don't make no sense to me, Polo.
Well, look at it like this. I just talked about this in the stream before last when I was talking about the
Mhm.
curse on
Mhm.
on the Clippers and on Chris Paul. Now, okay, think about this, T. Price. He he ends up going into the stands and getting COVID protocol, right? But
Mhm.
When LeBron violates rules and everything, LeBron still gets to play. Isn't that kind of ironic? Isn't
Exactly.
that kind of strange? Isn't that kind of strange to you?
Yeah, it's not even strange, bro. That's common sense like a mug to me because I seen how they did. What's his name? Porzingis. I seen how they did Porzingis. That was a start right there. Get finding him, and then it happened. Then you know what? We remember we was talking about this on Ticket Channel, and it was like I think it was that day. It was me, you, James, and Elder. You know, all the real bulls that was in there. We were just talking about like, man, what if this protocol hits at the wrong time? What if it hits the conference finals? What if it hits the NBA finals? Who's
Right,
gonna
right,
have to sit out? And they're like, are they gonna let the stars sit? Or they're really? I can't tell. You feel what I'm saying? Because with me, it's just like you sending a bad message. You know, they
that's
sending a
true.
bad message, folks. They sending a bad message. And then this is the thing too, and this solidifies what a lot of people, what we always be saying too, that he does get favoritism, but they favorite player, it's okay. They don't, they're like, oh, okay, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? At least I get to see my favorite player. But then if it's somebody else, oh, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have did what they supposed. He should have gotten in trouble. Then okay, so what makes it more different? What makes it different? You know what I
Right.
mean? But shout out to your Philly team right now, man. They putting that work in on them Hawks, man.
Yeah, but they let them, man. Man,
You let
look,
them get back in.
I
Good, get
told
back
Annie
in.
K. Yeah, I told Annie K, man, I'm like, I'm not gonna be happy until it's like 2 minutes and we up by like 15. Because Atlanta, man, they could try to make a push and see doing stupid shit like that. See, MB gonna end up getting hurt again. I don't know if you just seen it, man. This guy, man, he
Uh-uh.
already playing with a torn, and yeah, he damn near
Mm-hmm.
slipped trying to attempt to dunk, man. I don't. I'm gonna be real with you. Everybody disagree with me though, T Price, but I don't think he should. I don't want him out there because now
He shouldn't be
look at the
out there, bro.
situation with Kawhi. I wanted to ask you this. I asked Big Who this, and I asked Wait What this. They was on here just a second ago. T Price, do you think
Hmm.
that Kawhi should retire?
Oh,
because it's
that's
not getting
not
any.
for
It's
me.
not.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
getting.
it's
It's
not.
not getting any better.
It, yeah, it's not getting any better, man. And you know what? And this is the thing. And this is what hurts me as a fan of the game. For somebody who worked so hard on this game, who came from nowhere, was expected to do it, and it's always a player like that. You see what I'm saying? But this is the thing I tell the new generation is one thing y'all can see. At least you see him got championships. When Grant Hill and T Mac went down and all when all the greats was going down back then in that little era, the hey man, you saw them bounce back, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? At least we was able to see Kawhi win some chips. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know,
Right.
man. Man, he gotta do what's best for him and his family though, man. But everyone know he
Right.
is. You know what I
He's
mean? His
straight.
kids look just like his ass. You're right.
Yeah.
His
He
kids look
said.
just
He
like him.
said. Look, you got your money. You got two championships. You got two finals MVP, two finals MVP, not just MVP, two finals MVP.
Two defensive
And on
player of
top
the
of
year
that, you
too.
got two defensive players of the years award. I
You know
mean,
what? C Hill had me like this when I first heard C Hill break down Kawhi game. I was like, he young, he know what he talking about. And then he was like, you could put it in his 10 years. And this is one thing about me, Paulie. You know how I am. I do not like to discredit people for who they play with. But now, when they won that championship, he was a major part of why they won the championship. Duncan was getting old. I understand he played with Ginobili and Parker, but they wasn't the pivotal point of the thing anymore. Give a team they. This is one thing I don't understand about the New Gen. They don't want to give nobody no credit. You know what I'm saying? Just like how on my platform, I stopped them from disrespecting Paul George. Like, dude, you can't stop. You got to stop disrespecting this man. This man is never was the alpha on the team. He always was the second best player. He always was the second best player.
right,
Last time he was the first. He was the first option was in Indiana. But I'm pulling for Paul George because this is what I'm pulling for. I see a difference between him from last year to this year. I see it.
mm,
I see it in him. It sucks that Kawhi is out. In my mind, in my mind, I'm like, okay, NBA, who y'all want to go to the finals? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because everybody gotta hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's bad. I'm just waiting for that. I'm just waiting to see what the Clippers going to do. Are they actually going to play Boogie now? Are you going to actually going to play Rondo now? Is Patrick Patterson going to get off the bench or something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, he got weapons over there to
somebody
use.
was asking about Patrick Patterson too, man. Yeah.
Man, because he can stretch the
Um.
floor. He can stretch the floor. He can shoot the tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a veteran. I know a
Hmm.
lot of people. I know I heard stories about every. I don't go about stories from everybody else. I know he have a bad rap. I'm just talking about his. I'm talking about his basketball. He can still shoot the
What
ball,
he
man.
got a bad rap for?
I don't know. There's some people don't like him in the locker room. I've been hearing some bad stories about him, but I don't. I don't judge him for that. I don't. That locker room. That's locker room. I judge a person what they do on the court. You
Uh,
know what I'm saying? Personal life and locker room stuff ain't got nothing to do with me. I
yeah.
judge what I always been the type person. I judge what you do on the court. Because one
That's
thing I
fine.
learned growing up, Paulo, was this. My old folks used to tell me like this: you really gonna let somebody let sit there gonna tell you a story about yourself, and they be lying all on top of it and everything like that? Who the only person can tell the story, right? You can. So why are you gonna have somebody on TV tell the story where you can tell it yourself better? You gotta, man. 'Cause I remember I read the story about something. I forgot who this player was, and then my auntie was like, I was home. I asked her about it. She said, "Let's watch TV and find out." And then what I did, as soon as I went back to Kansas, I went in the library and
Oh
everything.
man.
That's when internet started
Uh,
going up. And I, go ahead, bro.
nah, man. This food done failed. This keep. Nah, I'm talking about. No, no. Embiid, man. I don't know if you looking at the game, man. He be like falling on the floor, man. I be bracing myself. Doc got to do
That's how I
something to
understand
him.
why he flopped over. I didn't understand why he flopped over. Like, dude, why you flopping for? You know, you could hit yourself trying to flop. That dude didn't hit you like that.
Yeah.
Man, you too big for that. Then the flopping done got so bad. You remember back in the days, you only had certain players that used to get away with that
Divac.
shit. That is- Yeah,
Divac. Reggie Miller would be flopping too. Remember Reggie used to flop a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, yeah, the referee call it, oh well. But it don't got even bad now that everybody try to do it. Like, dude, you got to be masterful at that. You ain't
Right.
masterful like Devon was. Like, man, like you just said, Reggie Miller.
Yeah. Hey man, how's
I
the
still think
move?
that. How
How's the
you say?
move
What you
going,
say?
man? With for to from the west to Georgia, man. You still making the transition, man.
I ain't going just yet. I ain't going just yet,
Okay,
but
okay, okay.
it's gonna be. Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go. Because man, I waited a while first of all to get my ticket, and then the ticket was sky high.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, I'll just pay my respects when I move back. That's when
Right,
I
right,
do it.
right.
I know my
Okay.
mom wanted me to there, but but I try to tell her, I was like, I just can't be there. You know what I mean? I'm out here. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's why everybody want me close because I'm too far out.
right.
But when that time comes, bro. But hey,
Yeah,
I'm enjoying life
we
right
cross
now,
that
man.
bridge. We cross that bridge.
Right. Yeah, cross that bridge when it comes, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Real, man. Because I hear it now, because minimum wage is going to be going up. When it's going up? It's going up in July, I think July or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be going up out here. But everything's good. It's nice out here. It's about to be summer, kids. Last week of school was this week. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Because y'all just ended school.
yeah, and it's kind of crazy. The high school still playing their games right now. The basketball, high school
Yeah,
basketball, I just seen the scores last night for the games. They like 10 games in. I'm like, man, I don't know when high school started, like when they basketball started because of COVID and everything. So
yeah,
here in
yeah,
Oregon, it's kind of crazy. I'm like, man, y'all finished basketball? I'm like, normally, man. I'm like, and I thought about COVID.
yeah.
Everything been pushed back, so they doing high school basketball here now. They having a high school tournament. Matter of fact, the 22nd of the month,
Cause
they'll have a big old basketball tournament.
they just ended. They just school done been ended for about 2 weeks for about 2 weeks now. Cause my kid, I had to because of the situation with my wife, and I took my kids to my mom, the grandmother and stuff, man. So they've been out for 2 weeks. My daughter, man, she graduated pre-K, so uh you know what I'm saying, everything pretty much done, man, and then it start back up uh
Hmm.
around September, August, September,
Hmm.
man. So
Oh, it's gonna start back up again. That's
yeah,
what down blessed about. I ain't got none of them suckers, bro. I ain't trying to. No, 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 no. I already told my family it's not happening. No kids coming for me because when it's all said and done, I don't
mhm,
want my kids to be going into the world where it's going in right now, and I ain't gonna be able to protect it. Hold on one second.
yeah. And Philly is up 104. Man, they done let these fools back into the game, y'all. 104 to 98. Fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go.
But they don't came back. Mal walked outside and came back in, and
Man,
they
that's what I'm
man.
saying. You see what I'm saying, T Price? That's exactly what
That's,
I'm saying. I just told you, right, that I don't, and I was telling Andy K, I said, look, I don't want, I want them to be up by 15 with 2 minutes left to go. Now they done made it within six, man. That's what, man, that be pissing me off, man. And I don't, you know who I really fought, T Price? I fought uh Doc, man. I had to flame him. As much as I love Doc, he be fucking up sometimes. Excuse me, man.
hmm
He be messing up sometimes, man. Especially like late game situations. I'm like, Doc, come on, you cannot do this. You can't do what you did when you was with the Clippers.
uh-huh.
Can't do that, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't tripping, man. We better get it, man. All they got to do is play the clock. It's been Lemon Pepper Lou. Lemon Pepper Lou done came in there. People forget like Lou can
hmm
score, man.
Yeah.
People forget about Lou Williams, man. He's automatic, man. People forget. He was a
People
sixth
forget how
man.
good Lou is. That's a fact. People
Yeah,
forget how Lou is, man. Lou's a walking bucket, man.
hell yeah. Nigga still look young too, looking like a young Kobe.
Mhm.
He look just like a young skinny ass Kobe, man, with that little fro. Look at him, man. They lost the ball. Oh man. T
Oh
Price,
my
man,
gosh, what are they
man,
doing, bro?
hey, you my nigga, man. But T Price, man, you done came in, man, and now they losing, man. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Hey, I was
Like, no,
outside, bro.
and T Price said, nah, if my LA Lakers ain't gonna go in, y'all
Hey,
bitches
it's
ain't
time
going
for.
nowhere.
Hey, I don't care. Somebody need to win it this year. I don't know who the NBA wants to win it.
Right, right. Man, look at this motherfucker, man. Look, now they within four, T Price.
Oh my God! See, I see. I'm a second behind you, so I'm in the West Coast.
Yeah, oh yeah, my bad, bro. That's a shame, man. Now let me ask you this, man. What you think of? I got it. I'm gonna get some of these headlines now. Okay,
Mhm.
let me ask you what you done heard and what you. Okay, you know about the two coaches part ways, right?
Mhm.
About Stan Van Gundy and Scott Brooks. You heard about
Well,
that?
yeah, I heard about that. Actually, I heard
Okay,
it from you. I heard your video earlier. I heard Ticket too. And I heard
okay.
LB. I heard it from everybody. You know what I'm saying? And
r-
how I feel about it is Stan was the wrong coach from the beginning. Um, far as Scott Brooks is concerned, um, I don't know. Um, Scott Brooks, I don't know, man. He's just no matter what I say, he's still gonna get a good. I just feel like he's still gonna get a job somewhere. It's just like they was talking about this on my channel. They was like one of the people from my comments was like, I want a black coach to get the same chance as a white. If they're a bad coach, we want the same thing. But I was like, man, well, we live in a world that they down by two. Lord have mercy.
I know, I know. That's what I'm saying to you, man. I'm trying not to get. I'm trying not to get man, angry right now, but man, damn, bro. Oh man, what the fuck? And then you got Trey Young. See, Trey Young loves situations like this.
Hmm.
That's what's so dangerous about Trey Young, and that's what's scary about him at his young age. He loves situations like this.
Hmm.
And then you gonna foul the man, Thibault. Hey, and I gotta give a salute to T Price on this. Hey, you recognize Thibault was a great. See, because I think it was that day when we was all flaming harsh about Kobe. You asked me if
Hmm.
Thibault was playing, remember, and I was like, dang, he really recognizes that Thibault is very valuable to our squad. And guess what? He
Hmm.
got second team
He was like that in
all
college.
defense.
Yeah, he was like that in college.
Yeah,
That's why I watch the college game, bro. That's why a lot of people they're like, man, we can't wait to college basketball. Like college basketball gonna be crunker than the NBA, man. I'm
yeah.
telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm like, man, college basketball. I turned up, man. I love college, bro. I love the
How you
men and I love the women.
how you think? You heard of Imoni Bates, right?
Oh yeah, he's the truth.
What
He's
you
the truth.
yeah? What you think he gonna do when he get to the league? Man, they
I
done
don't
got the
know, bro.
league. They done got the league. T Price, man. Damn,
And
man.
I seen him at the
Oh
I seen him at the
man.
free throw line. I seen him at the free throw line. Hey, I remember they asked me. They was like T Price because most of the time I let a lot of people come on there and just chop it up. I don't even most of the time I don't even hear what they be talking about. There's just certain people. I like people to get their points. So you can talk about anything, but I am the type of person to bring order. Be like, hey, you got to respect. You got to respect. Respect goes a long way. You want us to respect your player, you got to start respecting the people. Other people, other players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell people, if Paul George messed around and did a shocker, is that still gonna stop people from talking shit about Paul George? No, they just wait for him to fail. When they so used to seeing your team fail,
Mm,
it's just reputation. The reputation goes along with it. Only thing I
right.
used to get mad at Paul George about was just making excuses because I know he was better than that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah. I didn't like what he did off the court, man.
yeah, that off the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this one thing. I was taught this by my dad. You don't need to be in everybody's business. Only business you need to be worried about is yourself. Don't be a
Is your
tattletale.
own,
And
yeah.
I ain't never told. And I'm 42 years old, man. I ain't never told my sibling, best friend, anything. But everybody always wanted to love to go tell my mom and dad everything,
Yeah.
and
Hey
they
man,
be
hey
lying on top of that.
you was just talking about kids. You said no kids with me, but don't. Hey, you know what? T Price, don't speak. Hey, one of my cousins said the
I know.
same exact thing, right? And guess what ended up
Hmm.
happening to him?
Hey, that's one thing.
He ended up having like three kids in a row, back to back to back.
Hey, my uncle, man, one of my uncles, he has like he has two boys. And he like my uncle's like in his 50s, and both of his young boys are like they're like literally like I said like 4 or 5 years old right in there. I'm like Lord, so I might be a poppy like that, but if it is, it's like I tell a lot of people, God bless me to have it. If God want me to have it, He gonna bless me. If not, I'm okay with it. I know it's not up to me; it's up to Him.
Right. Nah, man. Hey, look. Hey, I tell because I got a partner just like you, and I got. No, actually, I got. Well, let me see. Let's see. Got Ronnie. Got Alex. It's three guys. Two of them was on my. They were teammates of mine, and then one of them was he just my best friend, man. They don't have no kids or whatever, and I just be like, look, enjoy it, enjoy your life. Cause as soon as they come, man, that's it for you in terms of just thinking about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
I tell a lot of people that too. I
hmm
was like, man, if I have a kid, man, I can't think about nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta think about me. I gotta think about my child. Like me versus now, I gotta think about my nephews, even though I know all of them is well taken care of.
right,
You
but
know what
man,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
they don't let man, they done got the lead. Man, I can't believe this T Price, man. T Price gonna
Hey,
troll me now.
hey, that's one thing I don't do. I don't do that trolling, bro. I get this is what I don't do all that trolling, man. I ain't never done that. I've been a Laker fan. It's like I told a lot of people. I was like, when you ever heard me mention anything about the Lakers championship last year? I don't even mention it because to me, I ain't think they just. I understand we won the chip, but to me, it wasn't earned. You see what I'm
Nah, no,
saying? To me, as a Laker fan, it wasn't like, oh man, like we really earned that. You know what I mean? But not even this year. I got to give these people a chance. It's like Mookie gonna come on my thing was like, hey, it should be an asterisk. And like, dude, no, Mookie, I'll stop Mookie right in the track. Like, you're not gonna do that just because your favorite player is not in there. You can say that about all the NBA champions runs. You got some NBA champion runs benefited because star players was out, but you can't do that. It's a part of the game.
right. Well, look at speaking of the Lakers, man, uh, shoot, Schroeder's on his way to New York. Okay, you
Look, he
heard that?
going to all day. They is not gonna like that in New York. I know
Yeah,
Thibodeau ain't gonna have him starting. I can tell you that right now.
right. You heard that? I don't know if you heard that.
Mm,
And then
I ain't
also,
hearing nothing like that, bro.
okay, look, I'm gonna fill you some up from what I've been hearing too. You heard about Caruso? The Cavs are interested in Caruso.
I ain't heard about. Hey, I gotta start coming to you and Ticket. I know Ticket be busy doing other things and stuff because I get all my sources from you, LB. If LBC has some, you know what I mean. I just get them from the fellas, man. If I hear or two, if I don't hear from nobody, I don't even mention it. Like
Right,
like all the news that I heard today, I didn't mention it until I heard it from everybody. You see what I'm saying? Then I mentioned it because I don't
right.
like to break news if it ain't facts.
And listen, what's it called? Of course, you heard, man. They up by three, man. If we lose this game, dog, man, Chief Price, I'm gonna be hurt, bro. I'm gonna be hurt,
Oh, he
man.
hit it. Oh my God, Lenari, that was a good shot, boy.
Yeah, man. Okay, look,
That for three?
uh,
Nope.
Kuzma,
Oh my
Kuz,
God.
Kuzma's. They looking to trade Kuzma.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, they looking to trade Kuzma, and also
What about
they
Sugar Bear? Can't get enough of them gold increase.
no look at you, man. You crazy? No, hey, nah, Drummond,
Please say we
man.
not keeping Sugar Bear. Please don't
Nah,
say we
man. You
keeping
know what?
Sugar Bear.
Hey, listen, I got more faith in Drummond than you do, and that's your own team. I feel like Drummond being around, LeBron, and I think that they really gonna make a mission to try to, get him, you know, playing LA style basketball. I just get that feeling. Now, there's also okay. You heard about what happened in Dallas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
With Don Nelson.
yeah, Donnie Nelson got
Mm-hmm.
fired by
Mm-hmm.
Houston, but the thing about it is we still have the lingering issue with Kristaps Porzingis because he's not happy. He's not happy, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing that Kristaps Porzingis is supposed to be either Golden State or LA. They've been kind of like interested in him,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
I don't. I think as far as the coaching position, man, they're gonna try to give Dan. I think I have a feeling what's gonna happen in New Orleans. They're gonna try to give that
Mm-hmm.
job to Dan Tony. I just have a crazy ass feeling they're gonna do that.
You know it ain't going to a brother, man. We already know that.
Yeah,
Me and don't already know. And
they
dude,
gave
he get it Dan Tony's system, then dude. I mean, oh my God. To me, this is one thing I don't understand about the league, Polo. How these same ass regular coaches get the same get all the jobs, and then we got good coaches, aka black coaches,
right,
and we can't even get a job. I don't care
uh,
how many names you mention. It's just like the NFL. It's just like the NFL and all these. That's all you got all these black people for okay. They all had interviews. They all get jobs.
right. And
Man,
I
Polo,
know.
what
Look,
the hell is this bullshit right here, Polo, man? Y'all was up by 26.
Oh man, that's the
uh,
one that's gonna kill you. Lulu's one that
I
so
don't
Lulu.
know.
Hey Polo.
And we,
Hey, I'll come back. Hey, you come chop it up in the morning, man. Once I get my thing on, I'll come chop it up with you, bro. It's
uh,
good chopping up a little bit, man. Let me just make sure I got order on my side at the end, man. I'll come back.
uh, all right, brothers.
I just put my mic. I'm just gonna put my I'm still in. I just put my mic on mute.
All right, bro. Man, look, I don't know, Lou. I don't know, man. Look, hey,
And
I'm
you missed
so
two free throws? What the hell, Embiid?
man. I'm pissed off right now,
It's
bro.
called pressure. It's called pressure. It's called
Damn,
pressure.
man.
Arms are sweaty.
That's why I told Annie K. I told her. I said, look, I'm not gonna be happy unless we up by 15 with
Y'all was
three
up by
minutes left to
26,
go.
though, Polo. 26.
I know, but yeah, but how many minutes? That was like 10 minutes. I said 2 minutes and up by 15. We need to be up by a lot more, is what I'm saying, because these guys
Hey,
hitting these threes.
somebody in my chat said we need to stop blaming the coaches. We need to stop blaming these players. Some of these players need blame.
No, this is on. I'm blaming Doc Rivers for this bullshit.
Yeah, Doc Rivers.
Right, right,
Nah,
right.
Doc Rivers, man. It's everybody, man. It's the players.
Doc Rivers may be cursed.
Damn, bro. I'm like, damn, do you want them to win? LA up by 10 too. LA's up 10-3, man. LA Clippers up 10-3. Man, come on, man. They gonna have to. Man, they lost. Hey, Lou, they lost with AI and Dr. J in the building, man.
Man,
That's
he'll
man.
definitely remind me of Milwaukee so much.
Man, don't go that far. Damn, bro.
They kind of both do the same thing though, Polo. They both look good in the regular season.
Man, here you go, man. Hey, can we get some encouragement, man? Like, why you being so negative, man? Can you encourage us, man? Please.
Y'all
Can
would
you say,
have.
can you say, hey, don't worry about it, y'all gonna come back?
Well, it's still enough time for y'all to come back. Y'all only down by 3. Y'all
Yeah,
should have
but
been down by 1
we gonna have
and
to
beat
foul.
Memphis Freakers.
Oh man, he gonna have to foul him. He fouled the wrong person though, man. Trey Young gonna hit him. Trey Young gonna hit them, man. I'm pissed off, man. I'm about to flame. I'm about to flame them. The whole squad. Hey, everybody gonna get it, man.
Hold up, man. Wasn't that when he out man when he got that ball?
Who? Trey Young.
See, look at he puts him down.
Man,
How you get away with that?
No, I don't think because he was behind him. Man, I can't believe this, Lou. This is Polo Sports Talk at ENT, man. We just had T Price on the sub to the channel, and I got Lou the Writer Sports sub to his channel, man. Definitely hardworking brothers, man. So salute to them for stopping through, man. I can't believe this, man. Man, Lou, it's like Trey Young loves these type of situations, man. That's what's scary about that young dude. This dude got 38 points, man. I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe this. I can't believe this, bro.
It's actually y'all back-to-back games.
Man, we done lost the game.
I can't believe it. It's happened to y'all in back-to-back games, man. Like, I'm sorry, Polo.
I'm finna get. Oh my god, man! This is
Yeah, they should be booing y'all right now, man, because this is bullshit.
man. And the Atlanta Hawks have beat us, man. Beat us 109 to 106, man. Trey Young with 39 points, 7 assists, man. Man, Lou, you came in at the wrong time, brother.
No, when I got home, when I got home,
Uh-huh.
I turned the game on. Like, damn, what the hell? Because last time I saw y'all was about a lot.
Yeah. This is, man, I can't believe this, man. Trey. Man, I'm so mad, man. I wanna go off on Trey Young, but I gotta respect him. That dude is a whole nother beast, man. He's a whole nother animal, man. I can't believe this, man. He like performing in hostile environments. That's what I noticed about this dude. He got a playoff career high, man. 39 points. Everybody finna get it. Doc Rivers gonna get it. Not so much. Well, Joel Embiid, man, you got to get it too, though, man. I know you hurt, man, but still, man, you got to get it. Ben Simmons got to get it. Look at Quavo. Man, I can't believe this, Lou. I know some people finna come up in here talking trash. You already know.
I can't But Polo, I can't believe this happened to y'all in back-to-back games, man.
I have no response for it. Look, the only thing that I can say is like they're not built. They are not built for the fourth quarter. They're not built for the second half, man. Like what is going on? We was not playing like this. We wasn't playing like this, man. This is not 76ers basketball. Clippers are up 12-10. They hanging with the Jazz, man. And if the Clippers win tonight, man, Paul George gonna get a new level of respect, man. I need to be worried about, man. Oh man. Dude, I can't believe this, bro.
I understand how you feel, Polo. I understand how you feel.
Man, hey, look, we was up 26.
Yeah, I remember that year my boy was up 26 on the Philadelphia in the first round, and next thing you know, Derrick Rose get hurt, and that was the end of it.
And this,
like y'all the number one seed though, Polo. That's what makes things work. Y'all the number one seed.
I'm so mad I could cry right now, man.
Oh man, you be all right.
Dog, Lou,
it ain't
like
over yet, Polo. Polo, don't give up. It's not over yet.
Shit, man. They gotta go there. Damn, nigga. We gotta win in Atlanta.
Have faith in your team, Polo. They can get it done.
I got faith, man, but man, it's gonna be tough, man. They going to the A, Lou. They finna go to the A, bro. They finna go up to the A. What's up, CB Logic? I know you're gonna talk trash, whatever. I know CB Logic gonna say something, man. I can't believe this, bro.
Yeah. And the K in her.
No. I know she gonna be coming soon though.
I know she feel bad right now.
Man, Annie K, come up in here, man. For real, man. We gotta talk about this. If you listening, man, Annie K, I need you here, man. For real.
I know Tick is gonna rip Doc Rivers a new one tonight.
I don't even want to. Man, bro. I can't believe this. This is sad, man. Like, I'm sad, man.
Remember when I said at the trade deadline, y'all better get James Harden? Was I right?
No, that wouldn't have helped because he would have been hurt.
No, he probably wouldn't be hurt though.
He would have been hurt, man. It ain't had nothing to do, man. Our team can win. They not playing down the stretch, man.
Plus Ben Simmons keep missing those damn free throws.
Yeah, they even did the little Hacker Simmons. They did it like twice. Man, Lou, I'm about to, oh man.
Cook like a whole different team without Kawhi out there right now.
Oh, you think so? You think they look better?
No, the ball moving, everybody getting in the lane taking shots.
Right. Paul George is he trying to play though. I would like to see Paul George win without Kawhi. Donovan Mitchell, man, he out here balling though.
See, it's like I said, when a star gone, they think that how the hell he make that?
Ooh, Marcus Morris. I always like Marcus Morris, man. I like his heart, man.
I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Oh yeah. Marcus Morris just hit it. Or I think you might be, I might be ahead of you a little
like
bit.
these Clippers thing, like the guys, the role players on Clippers, bro, are real confident right now because they know they got to step it up.
Yeah, they got something to prove. But see, Paul George, he just got to, man, stop all that dribbling, man. Just go to the rack. I'm actually rooting for Paul George, man, to do good.
Yeah, I picked the Clippers to win this game tonight.
And the series, huh? You pick him to win the series, Luke?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, because I did too. That was before Kawhi, but I still think I think that they can do it. They just gonna have to play hard. Terrence Mann, I like his heart, man. He's gonna be. Look out for him. Just like how you look at
yeah.
Claxton.
Terrence Mann gonna have trouble if he's guarding Donovan all night long. I like Terrence Mann, but he ain't ready for Donovan yet.
You don't think you ready?
Oh, Donovan, like Donovan been in the league. He finding ways to get on buckets now. And Terrence Mann is still learning how to be a great defender.
He gonna get it done. Gonna take some time. He gonna get it done. Now Utah want to come out hitting everything.
Cause they right now they feel like they feel like they got the advantage since Kawhi's not there.
Oh, of course. Oh, are they going at it though? Nicholas Batum just hit a three. Game tied 23-23. Man, so Conley is out for how long?
I think he got the same type of injury that James Harden got.
Oh, hamstring.
Yeah.
Man, hey Lou, this is gonna be a 3-point contest. I can already see this. This is gonna be a 3-point contest. And Reggie Jackson with the and one, y'all. That was a nice move right there. That was a nice move. I like Reggie Jackson, man. I think he get a bad rap, man.
Damn dog. Oh. Hey Polo, I had to take your dog outside.
What's up, Logic?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Man, I'm not trying to add fuel to the fire. Why would you assume that?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are because
No,
you
but
coming in
no,
here.
man.
You coming
Tough
in here
loss,
because
tough
you
loss.
feel to the fire, man. You coming in here for some smoke, and I already know, man. So go ahead and say what you gotta say, bro.
No. It's not like that. No. That's a tough loss, that's a tough Man, Ben
Man,
Simmons, Ben
skip all
Simmons.
that. I'm a flamer for you, Logic. Man,
Mm.
that's absolute hot garbage, bro. For real, man. 26 points, man.
20, I thought it was 21. 26? That's even worse. Oh
Yeah,
my
at
God.
one point we were up
Damn.
26, man.
Damn. No, that's messed up.
And then we got it down. It was a combination of Trae Young, because Trae Young had 39 and 7. Lemon Pepper Lou just came out of nowhere, and people forget how dangerous of a scorer Lemon Pepper Lou is, man. He was a former 6 man of the year. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And then Collins was doing his thing. You know, it was a combination of them three, man. Pretty much the whole team was
Mm.
man.
But
In
hold
our
on, you guys had that.
breakdown, we beat
You
ourselves,
guys had.
man.
Mm. Oh, you
I'm
guys had
sorry.
that
Go ahead,
26
bro.
point lead when? When? In the second quarter?
I think it was around.
Oh,
I can't remember what it
that's
was.
that's crazy.
It was
Man, so
it was
you guys
in
shot.
the second half, and I mean in the third, yeah, around that third. No, it was like the second quarter going into the third quarter, and then early in
Damn.
the third quarter they started to make their little push, and
Mm,
then once they got into the fourth quarter, CB
mm,
Light, man, they pulled to within like
mm,
14, then 12,
mm.
then it came down, then all of a sudden, man, it was like 10. I was like, dang. Then me and T Price was talking. T Price came on the line. Then all of a sudden, man, they down by 8. Logic. Then next thing you know,
Shit.
man, they done pulled it within 6, man. Then all of a
Damn.
sudden, Trey Young hit a 3. I'm like, dang. And then they done took the lead, man. I
Damn. No,
remember how like every
man,
sequence, bro.
looking at Trey Young's face after your team is getting killed by him. Oh man, that pisses people pisses me off. Trey Young, man, that guy. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's a sniper. But no, I'm just saying, you guys they didn't do the hack a Shack at the end of the game,
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did it twice. They
and it
did
was
it twice.
close. It was like 2 or 3 points, right?
Um, well, they did that in the first half.
And in the first half too. Damn.
Yeah, they
I
did
was
it in the
telling,
first.
yeah,
Cause I remember
I
here,
was telling.
Herder kept them
Mm,
in the backcourt and stopped them, and then I couldn't remember when they. I think I might have went downstairs when they did
mm,
the other one, but they were definitely trying to get Ben at the line to
mm. You
pretty
see,
much exploit him.
didn't I tell you that Simmons he's gonna get killed, but
I
they're gonna do the
know,
hack a Shack on
I
him,
know. You
and
said it.
Doc Rivers is
You
gonna leave
called it
him,
like
and I said Doc Rivers is gonna leave him in the game because of his confidence and all that. Exactly. That's what I heard happened. He left him in the game to get
who was it?
exposed.
It was you and who else? I think Amir. Yeah, I think it
No, no.
was Amir.
Amir was, funny. Amir was against me when I said that, but then he started singing he started jumping on the same thing after we,
Oh my
debated on that.
God. He said
Yeah.
to take.
But everyone
He said,
thought Ben Simmons missing free throws wasn't a big thing. I'm like, man, that's a game changer, man.
man.
And on offense, the guy can't shoot. That's a problem. Like, what is he doing? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care.
but it was Seth. I mean, Seth Curry. He did it. He did a tremendous job. I know he wasn't shooting great. Ben Simmons, of course, he's not a shooter or nothing like that. But
Mm,
the only thing that you can really get upset about him is about his free throws. Other than that, he actually played a decent game. He didn't have any stupid mistakes.
he
Now
played
it
a
was a
decent game. Okay.
combination of
Mhm.
Tobias. He was kind of messing up tonight. I wasn't pleased with his play. Um, there was some
Mm,
decisions that were made, like down the stretch that I didn't agree with. Like, okay, they
mm.
B gets
Yeah.
all emotional when you're not getting the calls and stuff like that. But I'm just like, man, you can't worry about that type of stuff. You spend all that time fighting with them and stuff like that. They haven't made a call, man. Keep playing.
Mm. Or he was letting the refs get to him.
Exactly.
But damn, I don't know,
Man,
man. I don't know how the game went. But if it was close, I would have sat down Simmons. If it was a close game.
I'm
If it
about
was.
to, man. You know what? If Amir come, I gotta give him Amir. Man, I hate to do it, bro. Amir might be fucking right though, man. CB
Mm.
Logic, I know you probably gonna go tell him what I said, but I
I
really
educated
don't care.
homeboy.
Yeah, Amir, man. Hey, listen, if you listening, man, I don't know, man.
Mm,
We might need to do that, man. Cause now I'm just like, damn, we can't depend on you and banking on you missing, making the shots, man.
Man, because if he's a complete liability, he's taking away possessions in a close game. Just stealing possessions. The man's shooting what 26% today from the free throw line. Come on, man.
Yeah, at one point he was at 30. Through this playoffs, he's been shooting 34%.
Damn. Can you at least shoot 50%, man? That's not even good, but at least 50%.
Man, that's horrible. No, you like Logic. I have nothing. Anything that you say, I ain't really got nothing to say, man. Only thing I got to do, only thing I got to say is they got to win in Atlanta, man. They
Yeah,
got
okay,
to
now
win
it's
in
what, three?
Atlanta, man. That's gonna be
Now it's
kind of tough.
three. What's the series now? 3-1 or 3-2?
3-2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a big game. Big game. Yeah.
You
Atlanta is
gotta
gonna
win
be.
in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a hell of a game for Simmons and Embiid.
This is
Damn, you guys going to the A? Oof. Good luck over there. They're gonna
hey,
be
you know, and see a lot of
confident.
people they sit they sit here and they sleep on a place like Atlanta, man. And Atlanta, man, they gonna make. Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this, CB, like they gonna have to. They gotta win on the road, man. They can't go. They gotta put this team away in their own floor, but that's gonna be tough because it's gonna be a hostile. People gonna be ready for win. People are anticipating. The pressure is on us. They don't got nothing to
Heck
lose.
yeah.
They could lose in that, and they'll be straight.
But no, but the good thing is that the bright side is that you guys are clearly the better team. You have the better roster because you guys are up 17 game 3, 26 in wait, was that 17 in game 3 or I mean game 4? And then game today you're up 26. So you guys are dominating. It's just you guys the adjustments I guess the spreading of minutes and all that. There's something needs to be adjusted, on Doc Rivers' end, because either sitting Simmons, a whole host of things, So the bright side is that you guys are killing them. So if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys beat them because you guys been killing them from in the first half and until the midway of the third quarter. You guys have been dominant. So. Like they can't even play with you guys, and then you guys, whatever it is, you guys get tired or whatever it is. They got to figure it out, man.
Doc Rivers, his problem is in the second half. I'm beginning to question Doc Rivers, CB Logic, because this is my thing with Doc Rivers. See, he'll do good, you know what I'm saying, for like the first 3 quarters, sometimes just the first two, and then man, once that third and fourth coming, it's like the third and fourth quarter are his kryptonite. I'm just being honest.
That's what it looks like.
All these adjustments, he'll be doing good. Yeah. You know how he talk. Come on. And then once the second half, I'm like, okay, it's 12. It's no big deal. They brought it back up to 14. Then, man, it just went lower and lower. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all letting these guys in the game.
Man, Doc Rivers needs a panic button so he can actually make some adjustments, in the third, fourth quarter. He doesn't have a panic button. He just like, we'll do our thing and we'll get the win. That's how he talk. We'll do our thing and we'll get the win and all that shit. But sometimes you gotta, team is doing something to, they make an adjustment. You gotta make an adjustment too. You gotta do something,
Right.
If they're gonna hack Simmons, for example, and Simmons can't make even 1 out of 2 free throws, man, you gotta sit him down for a bit, man. Let him sit down for a second. Like, what, you're just gonna waste possessions, man, in a tight game? Little things like that, So with the minutes you play Embiid, like you gotta maybe stack, like you gotta figure out something where these guys are not exhausted by the fourth quarter,
I,
You got to find
if
some
we
schemes to get.
lose,
I heard Embiid didn't get any touches too. Did he get touches in the fourth?
who?
Embiid. I heard someone saying he didn't get any touches in the
Yeah,
fourth.
yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he
But
did. He did. Okay.
he wasn't getting that
Okay.
many. He missed. Yeah, because he in the fourth quarter he shot 2 free throws and he missed them. Logic.
What?
He
Embiid
missed.
missed.
Yeah, he missed 2 free throws,
Oh my
and
God.
it would
Oh
have
man.
brought the
This.
game. It would have brought the game to within one. But I'm like, why didn't y'all
Wow.
go for? He should have went to for the 3 point. I would have if I was him, I would have took. But that's another thing he got to be flamed on about. Joel Embiid, man. Man, at the end of the game, bro, you supposed to be looking to be aggressive, and he wasn't aggressive. He was like all this time you were crying about foul and all this other stuff, and then once 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 the pressure's on and stuff like that, then you wanna start either back out to the line. Nah, man, just go in and stop crying. No refs are gonna give you calls if you keep on crying and taunting them and stuff like that. Like real talk, man. Man, you need to come on. And some of the refs, man, might even feel like, okay, hey, look, we control this game more than you do. That's how some of the officiating think. It's sad, but I don't know, man. Logic, man, we got a lot for us to do. I know this summer, if I'm Ben Simmons, I mean immediately, I'm locking myself in a gym and just doing nothing but shooting drill
Exactly.
the whole entire summer.
That's all
I
he
don't
needs to
want
do,
no,
man.
I don't want nobody there. The only people I want there are my shooting coaches, and maybe somebody there to help me feed the ball, or another partner that's gonna shoot with me. That's it. Don't say nothing to nobody. And just him and Giannis, they need to be working on nothing but shooting, especially at the free throw line. Difference between Giannis, at least Giannis got the confidence enough to take it. When Ben Simmons shoot, he's not even confident with it. This is crazy. And I said to myself, I know Logic gonna come in here and flame. He gonna try to flame, man.
Nah, I can't do that. That was so bad. Like you guys are up 26. I can't flame someone after that. That's insane, man. 26? Nah.
Everybody got a right to say it because they gonna get it from me too.
Hmm?
Oh man, hey Logic, I'm cooking. Man. And people gonna, well, this is your squad. Yeah, I'm harder. Dog. They lost the momentum. The momentum has shifted.
Mm.
The
No,
momentum has shifted. They pretty much they got control of the series now.
yeah. No, but it's crazy. I'm telling you, like, if it's a close, they better get that big lead again. Because if it's a close game going like midway through the third,
Uh,
Hawks are gonna win the game because the pressure is gonna be too much. But if
hey,
but
uh,
but
hey, Logic, I said this
mm,
too to piggyback off of what you said. I mean, cut you off, dog. That's what I
mm,
wanted to ask you. I'm glad you're on the line too. Look, Trae Young, is it me or does he loves situations like this? He's starting to be like kind of, how like Dame likes it to where the points is close to where he could be that guy that ended like that hero. Man,
mm,
he loves hostile situations like in New York or like
mm,
Philly. It was jam packed. It was a lot of people there. He was playing in front of Julius Irvin and AI. Is it me or does he love the pressure like this?
I'm happy he didn't say like because he loves that. Like you can see it in him. I seen it. The guy is ultra competitive and he loves hostile situations. You can see it. Just see it in his face. The guy is hungry for those kind of things. He just wants to take the life out of a team. You know, a team that he's not even supposed to beat. Man, that's what you can tell that guy loves that. So that's why he's gonna. I promise you, he's gonna be jacking up a whole bunch of threes, man. I think he's gonna go crazy because he's so close. Do you know how big this is gonna be for his? He knows how big this is gonna be for his legacy to beat the Sixers with his roster. Man, that guy's gonna come out flaming. So Ben Simmons better be ready. That guy's gonna come out ready.
Man, Ben Simmons, dog. Ben Simmons, man, man, I don't even know what to say, man. This breakdown was even worse than the Dallas game with Luka and
Mm.
when they lost the lead and stuff.
Yeah. Well, with Dallas, you mean versus the Clippers?
Yeah, the Clippers, man, when they had the
Yeah.
game, and then all of a
Mm.
sudden, they let them back in
No,
the
I think this
game.
one was worse, man. This one was worse, man. He had 26
Yeah,
point lead.
no, that's what I'm saying. This is even worse than that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Facts. It's worse. This is worse because at least the Clippers got those. Like, come on, you guys are facing the Hawks. It's Trey Young and a couple of good guys, but
I
good
mean, he's
damn,
a
the Clippers
legend.
could use Lou Williams, man. Lou Williams would be so helpful right now versus the Jazz right now without Kawhi. Oof. Yeah, Lou.
Do you think? Logic, man, Logic probably like, man, Polo can't even talk. I'm so pissed off right now, bro. Like for real, man. Like when I make another video, Logic, man, I'm probably gonna need you in here, man, because I'm finna unleash on everybody, man, including the front office, man. I'm finna get on Daryl Morey. I'm like, man, I hope you ain't trying to start with this analytical mindset or anything that you're trying to present towards this team or anything. I hope you ain't trying to put pressure on Doc's job or none of that stuff. Because usually, man, when you coaching for your life and you coaching for your career, you start making mistakes, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no. All I heard was something about. I hope they don't put analytical
Yeah, this
stuff
is
on
what I
Doc.
said. I said this. I said I hope Daryl Morey, because he's in Philly. I hope he doesn't try to put
Yeah,
that
yeah,
analytical mindset on Doc.
mm,
Um, because look, whenever you're coaching and you're coaching for like your job or you're coaching for your career and your job is at stake, you start making a lot of mistakes
mm,
because you're under so much pressure and the energy is put on
yeah, yeah,
on the team. I don't want that to happen. Because these guys they pull them into the office and they're like, man, you can't be losing. You can't be losing like this, Doc. It happened to you when you had a 3-1 lead against Denver and ended up losing that. It happened to you when you were with the Clippers and were in a good position to win it during that time. They could be saying stuff like that to him, and now he's under even more pressure, and he's feeling like, man, I'm coaching for my life here. And that's not a good situation to be in. That's not a good situation to be in at all. And I wouldn't be surprised. And you know what, Logic? I think Logic done fell out. Hey, y'all, I'm pissed off right now. For real. We done lost the lead. What is wrong with us? wrong with us? There's no way we should be losing leads like this. We were up more than 20 points and we ended up losing the lead. It don't make sense. It's not fair, man. What's up, Logic?
Yeah, no, that analytical shit. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Like,
It's not. It's
but the problem is a lot of these owners think that stuff is gonna work. Like, but it cost the Rockets the title versus the Warriors. It costs many teams. It cost the Suns too with Steve Nash.
yep, the Rockets.
Yeah, the
You
Rockets
see
should
all
have
the
beat the
chances the
Warriors.
Rockets. You see all those chances the Rockets had.
Yeah, no, the Rockets would have beat the Warriors that first year. They
Man, it reminds me of that too. Logic when Chris Paul had went down and they still had
yeah,
they had like a 25-point lead,
yeah, and
and
they were just jacking up threes.
all they had to do is just play the clock, man, and sustain the lead, man.
Mhm.
And they came back and they won, man.
No, because analytics, they started jacking up threes,
Exactly. Exactly, and
which
then
is the
playing in the
dumbest thing.
D'Antoni situation. Now, look, hey, Logic, we got a lot. I got a lot to discuss with you, man. Okay. Um, you heard some of the headlines that's going on today.
Which headlines?
Well, a lot of them. Let's run through them. I'm surprised you know being because I know if anybody's a basketball head, it's Logic. But let's just go ahead and run through them. Okay, you heard about uh, the two coaches, Scott Brooks and Stan Van, right?
What happened? No, they got Scott Brooks got fired, or
No, well, not Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks parted ways with Washington Wizards, so there's a coaching opening there. Stan
Mhm.
Van Gundy got fired.
or
They
from the
parted in New
Pelicans? Yeah.
Orleans. How do you think? How do you feel like that situation is going to work out? And do you think that New Orleans is going to find somebody better?
For the Pelicans, yeah, yeah, I don't know who's out there, but there's a whole bunch of guys that's not even getting looked at because you got the problem is most of these, the guy who's gonna get the job is probably someone the owner knows or something, that has connections in the league, So I'm not sure if, but there's many guys that can uh take that job. That job's nice with Zion and Ingram and those boys. But the other team is Wizards, right?
Yeah, the Wizards, the
The
Washington
Wizards.
Wizards.
Man, I could see. There's so many guys I could like. Even I would love to see Mark Jackson coach the Wizards. I see him because Wizards need some discipline. They need they need someone with structure, some structure. Scott Brooks is not, and also tough. They can talk to the stars. But Scott Brooks is not that dude, right? Get a strong guy like Mark Jackson. He'll set things in
Yeah, but
motion.
man, I, like man, if Mark Jackson hadn't gotten a job yet, CB Lighty, they not gonna give him no job, man.
No,
He's
there's a
getting
reason
blackballed,
because
man.
they're saying that he's too religious or some shit like that.
Yeah,
But it might be that he doesn't take any shit. He marches, he marches to his own beat. So owners don't like that, man. You gotta be like, if you get a coaching job, like some of these coaches not even as qualified as other coaches, but the reason why they get these jobs is because, for example, Budenholzer, that guy,
hmm
he's the biggest, B. So anything the owner says, he's gonna be like, yes sir, he'll bow his
yeah,
head and all
company
that.
man.
Same as like Jason Garrett on the Dallas Cowboys, right? That's why he had that job for so long.
Right,
If you
right.
if you just cooperate, and by cooperate I mean, you're that little puppy, man, it's all good. You'll be there for a minute. So Mark Jackson's not that type of dude, man. You can't just tell him, he's coaching, he's coaching. You can't give him suggestions and tell him, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. When it comes to basketball on the court, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna handle that. I'm the head coach. So he'll tell that to the owner. He'll tell that to the general manager. So they're not gonna. That's not gonna fly, man.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? That's what I think is going on.
Well, the way I see is that they got Dan Tony, and his name is flying out there, which I really disagree with. But it's like you got all these other young coaches that are starting to make their presence felt now.
Mm,
Uh, Sam Cassell, he's finna be out there in a minute. You
mm.
got Chauncey Billups, but Chauncey Billups is probably going to be the front runner for the Blazers job.
Okay, okay,
You got now Juwan Howard. I found out that Juwan Howard is going to stay with Michigan,
okay.
and Penny Hardaway is going to stay with Memphis.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I don't think Jawan Howard should go over Sam Cassell or the other guys you mentioned. I don't think he has their pedigree. The other guys.
over Chauncey.
Yeah, Chauncey, and I would have Chauncey and Cassell over Jawan Howard for an NBA head coaching job.
And then there was rumors that and this was this was a crazy rumor. I don't even know why they said this, but they were saying that Mike Krzyzewski was going to
Mm.
try to go to the pro game, but I was like, nah, that's false because he's getting ready to retire.
That guy. Wait, hold up. Mike wants to coach in the NBA.
That it was a rumor.
Oh,
It was
that's.
a rumor that I don't believe that's true though, because
Mm,
I'm a Duke fan,
mm,
and I'm like, nah, he's done.
mm.
I mean, if he did, he would have did that a long time ago because
Yeah.
he's coached pros before. He had to coach
Mm,
12 to 15 of the best players
mm,
in the U.S.
mm. Yeah, but it's different coaching in the like Rick Pitino found out it's different in the NBA.
Yeah, Rick
You
Pitino,
don't got that
John
much authority
Calipari.
in the NBA. You can't just punk someone and tell them,
The only one that was
it's
really successful was Larry Brown.
mm.
He won on both levels.
What was that?
Larry Brown won a title on both
Oh
levels.
yeah. No, that's for me. That's my greatest coach of all time.
Who, Larry Brown?
Yeah, that's
I
my
wouldn't
goat.
even. Hey, I can't. I was telling Goat Mike that I
Mm,
got Larry Brown. Hey, listen. Uh, if Larry Brown had the personnel that Phil Jackson did,
mm.
he would have just as many rings.
Exactly. But there's one thing we can't dispute. He's the goat for doing more with less. You can put.
Exactly.
uh, There's no disputing that. Now that everyone can agree with. But if they want to say, "Oh, Phil Jackson won this many titles," okay, but this man did more with less. No one has done more with less like he has. Like can't the 2004 Pistons, man, and all this the 2001 Sixers, man. They beat the Raptors, which were a good team. They beat the Bucks, that were an even better team. That had like a couple of All Stars. So I mean,
Right.
The guy did more with less. There's no disputing that, man. You just give him players, man. He'll figure out a way to be relevant, man.
I mean, then okay, you know what happened in Dallas, right? You there, Logic? Logic, you there, man? I think Logic, you on mute, man. What's up, Big Who? I see you in the building. It's getting physical. They kicked Rudy Gobert in the back of his head. Utah's up 62 to 56. .228 left to go in the second quarter. And there's going to be a technical foul. I wouldn't be surprised if he got thrown out the game. The referees are checking it out right now. Hey, Big Who, man, I think Morris kicked Gobert in the back of his head, man. Now they're trying to see what's going to happen. 2:28 left to go in the second quarter, man. I'm surprised he didn't get thrown out of the game. Yeah, double technical. A double technical is assessed to both players. And Utah ball as O'Neal inbounds the ball. Gets it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell has the ball stolen by Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly is all on Donovan Mitchell. He's not giving him no breathing room. Bogdanovich has the ball, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell pulls up from three, ices it. Ices it from deep. Utah's up 65 to 56. Paul George got the rock. Paul George takes it in. Nice step back move. That's water right there in the mid range. Donovan Mitchell is fouled by Patrick Beverly. What's up, Logic man?
Yeah, it fell out. So.
Okay. Um.
Are you watching the Clippers game?
Yeah. I was I was trying to ask you a question earlier though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um. Did you hear what happened in Dallas?
No, what happened in Dallas?
Okay. Uh, they fired Donnie Nelson. Mark Cuban did, the general
Mm.
manager.
Yeah, general manager.
Now I know you're like, well, what does that have to do with anything? I'm finna break it down to you. We've already told people that Kristaps Porzingis is unhappy in Dallas. And
Mm.
so is and Luca is too. Luca has been complaining. Luca has
Mm.
been complaining, and then next thing you know, Donnie Nelson is gone.
Mm.
Uh, Kristaps Porzingis, they're probably gonna end up moving him.
Oh yeah, I think that would be the logical thing to do. Move him because especially if him and Luca have some issues.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, even if they didn't have issues, I would move Porzingis. I think he doesn't fit. He doesn't fit well with Luca.
yeah. Well, it's because Luca, as much as I love Luca, man, Luca's style of basketball
Mm.
is difficult to play with.
Yeah, yeah, but that's why you got to get someone that can deal with that, right?
Nah, you know, Logic. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Luca's gonna have to Luca is gonna have to work on moving without the ball too, man. You're killing the team. Look, we know that you're a dynamic scorer. We know that, but see, think of how successful. Okay, I put it to you like this, Logic. Let's put some logic to
Mm.
this. Think of how successful Portland has been with Dame dribbling the ball all the time. Think about how successful the Houston Rockets have been with James Harden dribbling the ball all the time. And that's what it's going to
Mm.
turn into. You sit there, you dribble. You already dribbling. You
Mm.
dribbling when you coming up, and then you hit the timeline. Okay, after you cross the timeline, you need to get the ball to somebody else. Look, he gets triple doubles and all that. That's great. But man, when it really matters, man, like when he played in that Dallas series, all he had to do was just drive and try to draw the foul. He's sitting up in there hoisting 3 pointers.
Mm.
So he's gonna have to go in. Okay, look, Logic, you got
Mm.
Jalen Brunson, who's a nice point guard. He's a very good point. He's a champ. I know Andy K. I know Andy K. We under pressure now. We under pressure now. Man, Andy K. Bro, I'm so mad right now. For real. But anyways, my fault, Logic. Um,
It's all
okay, Jalen Brunson, you got him. He can handle the rock. He's a decent playmaker. Have him bring up the ball. Luca come down like Kobe, like MJ used to do. Come either down on the right side or on the weak side, and then go ahead and operate on the wing, and you could still do what you need to do. You exerting more energy doing that sort of thing. When you dribbling the ball, you got to be the ball handler. Then you got to take it to the timeline. You're doing some more dribbling over there. You see what I'm saying, Logic?
Okay. When you break it down like that, yeah, you got there's some truth to that. He could also that'll give him more energy in the fourth. If he plays off the ball a bit. But the problem with that right now is that he got to be a better spot up shooter, 3-point shooter. He has to once he improves his 3-point shooting, then yeah, he can play off the ball a bit more
Right.
because he shoots only what 32, 31% or something like that. So when he gets that up to like 36 or whatever, then he can start with 38, 39 somewhere there. Then he can start spotting up and letting Brunson or whoever if they get a free agent or someone handle the rock. But right now, he's not good enough to play off the ball. I mean, it's going to take away a lot out of his game because he won't feel productive. So
He's supposed to be working with Dirk. He's supposed to be working with Dirk in the summertime.
oh, he will. Dirk would definitely work with him.
Cause the thing, as much as I got on Dirk, a lot of people don't realize Dirk was really good at catch and shoot. He could come off the
Except,
ball. He could come off the screen and
mm,
knock a jumper
oh
down.
yeah, for sure. Except when the prison guard is around.
The prison guard. Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Steven Jackson.
Oh yeah,
You remember that? I know you remember that. My God, because if you get up in a slow guy space, then oh
Mhm.
man, it's tough for him. You remember the We
Man.
Believe Warriors? How they, man, Steven Jackson took care of him.
He said a prison guard. Yeah, man. Yeah, Luca. He gotta adjust, and that comes with youth because don't get it twisted. Luca's a bad boy now. You know what I'm saying? Like I still like you know I I like Luca and everything, but he got to get that smoke too because I can't sit here and not be objective by him. He's got some things he's got to work on, man, in order to make his team better, or else more people are not gonna really want to play with you.
Mm.
You sitting there, you crying, get mad when people don't
Mm.
do this and people don't do that, man. I don't want him to. I don't want him to end up being like that. Because as much as I got on Dirk and stuff, at least Dirk was
Mm.
more humble.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure, dude. Problem with Luca, he's like, I don't know, he's a bit spoiled because he got. Remember, he was like, he had a crazy rookie year. So I don't know, the guy you can see when it comes to foul calls and everything, right? So he's a little, yeah, he's a bit emotional. So they're trying to toe the line. The Mavericks don't want to piss him off, right?
Right. And now this is another thing too, logic that's going on too. Now as they get back on the Lakers, Schroeder Schroeder's probably gonna end up in New York. Um, the Cavs are looking at Caruso, and
Caruso. Mm-hmm.
yeah, the Cavs are
Oh, no, I
interested
like
in
that. I like that. I like the Cavs with Caruso. Got a bunch
yeah
of young athletic
the
guys.
Cavs
Mm.
yeah the Cavs are interested in Caruso, and then also they're looking to trade Kyle Kuzma. I could see Kyle Kuzma to going to one of these three teams. I could see him. I talked about it already. I could see him going to a place like Orlando. I could see him going to Detroit, and some people have thrown the idea of Memphis out there because Memphis is a young and up and coming team. They show promise that they're back to doing what they need to do. You add a guy like Kyle Kuzma who's been itching for an opportunity to kind of play in a comfortable, less toxic environment,
Mm.
and all them guys are just hungry and they
Um,
just want to win. John Morant's winning attitude and his demeanor is contagious, and you can see how his team performs.
yeah, but is he starting? Who's he gonna start for on Memphis?
Um, well, I know they got Kyle Anderson, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They got Jared Jackson Jr., Valanciunas, um, and of course Dylan Brooks.
Yeah,
Um,
he's definitely not starting over Brooks. Yeah.
I think I would leave him as the sixth man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now you're talking. Yeah, six at least. He has. I think he has to come off the bench.
Yeah,
For the Grizzlies.
yeah. I think he'll be good off the bench, but
Mm.
and Big Who said it's all about to fall apart in Dallas. Yeah, that's what I was telling Logic. Man, you got rid of Donnie Nelson,
Mm.
who's the son of, of the former uh I mean former coach of the Dallas Mavericks,
Mm.
Don Nelson.
But why are they flexing on Luca? They want him to go.
What'd you say?
They're at Luca's mercy. But why? So why are they flexing on him like as if they're not at his mercy, at Luca's mercy?
Really, I'm gonna be real with you, Luca. I mean, Logic. I called you Luca. Um, hey, Luca is at the mercy of Mark Cuban
No, how is he? I don't know.
because man, Mark Cuban did everything. Listen, you besides Milwaukee, but they're not proving it like they are. Dallas is one of the ones that won in the off season
Mm.
because he's put a lot of pieces around Luca so far to 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 try to invigorate that growth, um, and hopefully those boys can come together and win it.
Mm.
Be a winning tandem and eventually get to get to the chip. You
Mm.
got Finney Smith. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. was already on there. You got Richardson, who they added from Philadelphia.
Mm.
You got Jalen Brunson, who was already on there, but is coming along. You have Porzingis. You got Cleaver. Uh, and just to name a few. Of course, you got Burke and those other guys on there and stuff.
Yeah, but
You
what do you
know,
think is gonna happen if they don't appease whatever Luca? I mean, they don't listen to what or ask for his opinion on trades or any kind of movement.
it's going to be like a situation that's happening in Portland. They gonna say, look, we've done everything that we put you in position to be successful. Now it's up to you to deliver.
Oh, okay, then then he'll just leave. He'll just bounce.
Right? He gonna bounce.
You can't just
Uh,
trade whoever you want without his permission, or at least let him know what you're thinking, and what he's thinking about it. Because if you make moves without his, knowledge, without him knowing, then He's gonna leave. He's not gonna stay there.
Right. So that's one of the things that's going on.
Hmm.
And then you have um what else took place today? No, that's pretty much everything that I can think of. I wanted to get you what you thought about these injuries that are happening. Of course, Kawhi,
Oh,
his
Kawhi.
AC, yeah, ACL, and see, Logic. I told people I knew something was up when he bumped into Joe Ingles in that previous game. I
Oh
knew
yeah, I
something
heard you. I
was up
heard
because
you.
he was rubbing his knee.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think it was serious, but clearly it was, man.
I knew it was just
Mm.
by the way he was rubbing. Yeah.
I didn't think it was holy shit ACL or whatever.
Yeah, so this isn't good. And now this led me to another question that I've asked other people. I've asked them, do they think that Paul George should retire? I mean, not Paul George, Kawhi Leonard should retire because he's got degenerative knees. They're only going to get worse now, coupled with the
Oh yeah,
ACL.
you gotta educate me on degenerative knees. Is that like a long term thing, or it gets worse over time?
You you you, you asked if it's what logic?
No, the you said degenerative knees. Is that like a long term thing that gets worse over time through physical play?
Yeah, because what okay, degenerative means that it's it's not reversible. It's irreversible deterioration. It's loss of functions in your tissues. So
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
it's only gonna be progressive. It's only gonna get progressive over time. So he think about it. His knees are gonna be it's irreversible deterioration, and he's gonna constantly be losing tissue. That's why like when I don't like when Embiid is playing on a torn meniscus.
Mm.
That stuff like that can only progressively get worse. But we're talking about Kawhi situation, and that's what it is. Logic. It, it's not gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any better. It's only gonna get worse, man. And I'm about to ask this. Should Kawhi consider retirement? I think Logic might have fell out. Logic, you fell out. Man, take though. Clippers are pulling to within 4. He hits the second. Clippers are down by 3 in the third quarter. Yeah, like
Yeah, no, I think he's quite smart enough. If it's gonna impact him later on in life, I think he'll retire. He made enough money, so I think he will if it's that bad.
yeah. I mean, he he had a he had a great career. 2-time MVP, Finals MVP, 2-time champion, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, he won it twice. Okay, okay.
Huh? Yeah, he won it 2 times.
Okay, so he won it once. Okay, yeah, yeah, he could have won it.
Yeah, he won it 2 times. Um,
Mm,
and and the reason why I knew that is because I was doing a little research. Okay, everybody wants to sit here and call Giannis and say Giannis is not a superstar, but the reason why I have him in a superstar status is because
mm,
he was able to win MVP and DPOY or Defensive Player of the Year
mm.
in the same season. Now the only other people that were able to do that logic was
Jordan.
MJ, David Robinson, and Hakeem Olajuwon. That's a big company of names uh,
Mm,
that you're in.
mm,
And the reason why I mentioned Giannis or whatever is because he won Defensive Player of the Year, and Kawhi
mm.
did it, but he won Finals MVP, not the regular season MVP. So
Yeah,
Finals MVP to me is 150 times better than a regular season MVP.
you just said the Finals MVP is more important than the. I mean, it's better than the regular season, or
Yeah, because you're getting it done at the highest
yeah,
level
yeah. Um,
on the
well, it
biggest
depends how many
stage
times,
for all the
because
marbles.
yeah, yeah, but it depends how many. Like, if somebody got 5 regular season MVPs and you got only one Finals MVP, then I'll take the 5 over that one because you're dominating over a whole season.
Over a whole season, but did you prove that you could capitalize when it really mattered?
That's a good point, but I think 5 is like too many. That's like if you get 5, and like it depends. It always depends, right, on how many you got each. But Giannis is hard because to he's a superstar in during the regular season, so it's hard to say he's not a superstar. But in the playoffs, I don't know. He's more like an all-star. Maybe in between an all-star and a superstar. He's just on the cusp of being a superstar. That's what it's been the last 3, 4 years. So it's kind of difficult to say. He whether he is or not.
Right.
But the regular season is no question. No question. He's a superstar.
Yeah, man. I I just look at it from a standpoint of Kawhi, for as great as a player that he is,
Mm,
this this is the sort of thing that I don't like. I I know that CP3 is great, but I want a team that's gonna be 110% ready to go.
Mm.
Like I gotta have a team full of guys. Like Logic, man. Like these people, this NBA that they're constructing and doing with everything. Like Adam Silver, he's doing that to cater to a certain audience, man. He's trying to appeal to
Mm.
guys that don't even watch the game like that, but they'll sit there and they'll say, "Oh yeah, well such and such is the best player," and you always see him on commercials or something like that.
You talking about Kawhi?
I'm just talking about in general,
On
because
general, on
I
general,
was
yeah.
digressing a
Mm.
little bit from my point,
Mm.
but I'm just saying you have a lot of GMs that they don't they'll do anything to try to appease the social media era. Like
Mm.
these guys don't want, okay, in reference to Kawhi, the face of the league, they don't want Kawhi to be the face of a league. You know why? Because he doesn't really talk to the media that much.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
want a
why.
guy like Kevin Durant to be the face of the league because you know he's not a media darling,
Mm.
you know, but they'll sure will put the other guy in there. You know, like LeBron, they'll put
Yeah,
him
but
in there in the heart.
KD is not marketable, right?
It can't,
He's
see, that's the thing. K, KD, he is marketable, but they don't they there's a stigma about him that the NBA just doesn't like.
okay. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm gonna separate these things. Like for example, Kyrie
Hmm.
seems like a stand-up dude. Like he's he does a lot of things behind the scenes and all that, right? But when you see him on the media and all that, you're gonna be like, that's not a guy fans are gonna want to listen to. You know what I mean? Now you
Right,
can respect
exactly,
him.
exactly.
Like for example, like I don't want to hear the dude, but on a on a when you're talking about just generally, like on real issues and stuff like that, man, I want to hear this dude. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like talking about the game and this that, you can just he's not someone you want to listen to because the guy doesn't even sound like he wants to explain or talk to the media, right? So it can rub people the wrong way. You have to understand most of these viewers. You already know who these viewers are. You know what I mean? Majority of whatever's in America, right? So these viewers are, or even all over the world, they're gonna want to hear these fans, you know, talk a certain way, say certain things, right? So he doesn't fit that mold. Some of these guys don't fit that mold. So like LeBron is he fits that. These are Luca is always gonna fit the mold. There's a reason for that, but fans are gonna be interested in Luca regardless. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. I remember the other guys. What was that? Kwame Brown who said, they call us Scalabrini White Mamba, but you never like. There's certain reasons why some guys are gonna be marketable, some are not.
Well,
So
well, okay, like logic, like check it out. Okay, when Kobe had when he had came in, Kobe had a lot of endorsements, and he was intelligent, and he was marketable. I mean, come on, man, he spoke like so many
mm,
languages and stuff. But
mm,
whenever that thing in Colorado would happen, you
mm.
Nike stop doing and
Endorsing.
so many endorsements for him. He was still
Mm,
signed to Nike and everything,
mm,
but you would only find his shoe being really
mm,
advertised like
mm,
in like in like magazines and stuff. Because
Mm.
what I think he was with Nike during that time. Because at one time he was with Adidas at one time. He was with Adidas at
Yeah,
one time.
that's a big chunk of the reason. But also, if you understand, he wasn't like a media darling too. I don't think so, if I can remember correctly. He was
Oh nah, Kobe, man,
a lot of people seen him as arrogant and
what? Well, nah, you know what
one
though?
thing he
But
tries.
I felt like Kobe was a great communicator with the media. Like but you had those ones in there, Logic. A perfect example. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Blue Chips with Nick Nolte.
With who?
Nick Nolte. It's called Blue Chips. It's a movie called Blue Chips. Have you seen that movie? It's an old movie, but it got
I don't know.
Shaquille.
Sound familiar, but maybe.
It's on net. Hey, look, it's on. I don't know if you have Hulu. It's either I
No,
think
no,
it's
no.
oh yeah, but look it up. But it
Mhm.
talked about college basketball, but
Oh, okay,
pretty
okay.
much like the under the table stuff like that going on. But
Yeah,
okay, these coaches and these players they have to do press conferences and stuff. Well, in the movie, I don't know if you know the guy from Married with Children, Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy.
yeah.
Yeah,
The main character.
he was in the movie, and he was playing a guy that was with the media, and you know how the press asks you questions and stuff like that. Well, pretty much what he was doing, Logic, is
Mhm.
Nick Nolte was talking to him as if he knew Ed. He was like, "Oh, Ed, here we come with this bullshit again," stuff like that. That's how they talk to each other. Like you don't see that at the press conference because you're not behind the scenes and stuff like that. But these guys really talk to
Mhm.
each other, and they'll be talking to each other like that, Logic. And guess what? They'll be having dinner and drinks like the next hour later. Like they'll be going at each other
Mhm.
when it comes to like okay, like let's say Logic, you're a coach, right? And I'm the media, right?
Yeah.
And I
Mm.
go, Logic, what happened with the breakdown with Philly? Y'all were up 26 points, man. You mean to tell me that you could the coach and Logic, you cut me off right there. You're like, Marcus, stop it with the bullshit now. You already know what happened. Our team fell out. We flat out couldn't fucking play. There were a lot of coaches that were notorious for doing that. I could name five right off the top of my head. Bobby Knight, he would talk to the press
Mm.
like they were the scum of the earth. But guess what? They still love Bobby Knight because he was so blunt. Uh, Don Chaney, God rest his soul. He used to talk to the guys,
Mm.
like, man, like you have the audacity to really ask me that? Are you serious? Even
Mm.
coaches that are in the NFL. Uh,
Mm.
I'm trying to Bill Parcells. Bill
Mm.
Parcells,
Yeah,
and
but the thing
they
is,
love them when they do that. Uh, uh, Greg Popovich. Now,
mm.
Greg Popovich,
No,
he
but those
wasn't as
guys are
vulgar.
different.
He wasn't as vulgar, but he would be
Mm.
like, like he had like a funny way of, how he was like with the media. Yeah, but they loved when they started loving when he started doing it.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different from being blunt. Like, tell me when Kobe's ever sat with someone other than Steve Smith. You know what I mean? Kobe never gave him access like that. He was like, remember they said he was like a loner. He didn't talk. I mean, he didn't give the media access like that. Maybe Stephen A. And only so much. You know what I mean? So that could have rubbed him the wrong way too. Not only, also, how he was. Of course, the rape.
What did you say? You said that he didn't do what?
No, I'm just saying he didn't. It wasn't like he was all friendly with these reporters, meeting with, having dinners with them. Like other players. You know what I mean? Kobe didn't do that shit.
Yeah, he
Kobe would
did.
stick to basketball.
Yeah, he
Go.
did.
Who
It's just
other
that
than Stephen A. and who?
you didn't see it that much. It wasn't just
Who?
Stephen A. It
I'm
was
not
a lot
talking
of
about
it
late
was
in his
he
career.
had dinner
I'm talking about.
With Stuart Scott, Mike Wilbon, uh,
Oh no,
uh,
no, Mike Wilbon. Really? I don't think he's met up with him much. Mike
who?
Wilbon, I doubt it. Kobe. I'm
With
talking about
Kobe?
early in his yeah.
Man, dog,
I'm not talking
Kobe.
about like I'm talking about off the record, like like I'm not talking about on a show or something, or they meet, do an interview. I mean, like
Dog, he had a relationship
I
with
don't think he
Amar
gave the media much
Rashad.
access.
With Amar Rashad, he had a real good
With who?
relationship with Hannah Storm. Man, Kobe,
Oh, okay, Hannah.
man, when he first came,
I think a lot of people had a
when
relationship
Kobe
with
had
her.
first came, no. Logic. See, you looking at Kobe like during the tumultuous time when all that Colorado stuff was coming on. If you go back and you go look, they
Looking at what?
My bad, Logic.
Oh, that wasn't me.
I
Cause
said,
I
my bad.
yeah, it went silent. I thought that was my end. So I.
No, that was me. Hold on one second,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Because we was getting into a good one. Now, but it was like in the beginning, they loved Kobe, but then after all that stuff that took place in Colorado, man, they were using everything. They would try to always bring up say little slick stuff to Kobe and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To try to piss him off, man. And you saw it a lot, man. I saw it a lot during that time.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe you're right. That case, because it had a lot of shit in there, so it did not definitely didn't help him. Let's put it that way. Because that
But I agree with what you were saying about, how you were saying he wasn't media friendly.
I mean, if you're great with the media, something like that happens, I think you have a better shot after, where that they don't kill you. You know what I mean? To that extent.
Cause look, Logic. They say that what's the big thing they say about LeBron? They say that he's passive aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they starting to put something on that, but uh, LeBron, I felt like he's handled himself pretty well with the media over the years. I got to give LeBron credit on that.
Well, you can check them every now and then, but I mean, like I said, if something like that happens to you, you catch a case like that, and you're already, arrogant, pompous, all that kind of stuff. The only reason I think they loved him and all that is because you have to
Mhm.
understand, after Jordan, I remember that year after Jordan retired, man, it was the most depressing year, I'm sure, for most basketball fans. That
Yeah,
98, 98, 99. I mean, I was young, but I was depressed. Oh my God. I was like,
yeah.
because Jordan was gone and all that. So Kobe comes, and then I mean, well, Kobe's in the league, and everyone's talking about him being the next Jordan. So everyone had no choice. Your job was on the line if you if you messed with Kobe, probably. So I think they had to embrace him off the jump. He was that big, important for the league. So then this whole thing comes. So the ones that already felt some type of way probably killed him in the media till today, probably till to this day. The ones that didn't really like him but had to. Um, remember, he's the big money maker at that point. You know what I mean? So he was the reason
Right.
revenue was coming in. He was one of the premier shows. So
Hmm.
so that's yeah, that's part of it. But after that case, everyone got to unleash.
Right.
Anyone that felt some type of way and had
Yeah,
had to get
yeah.
even, oof, damn, they flexed at that point, and then they got their shot.
I would read, and the Clippers got the lead, man. The Clippers, Logic. The
What?
Clippers got the lead. Yeah, they're up 83-79.
Holy sh!
They
Holy
are
shit!
beating the Utah Jazz right now, and
They shouldn't be up right now.
this game is getting physical right now.
Yeah, it's on the line.
Hey, hey, I got to get a hold of Go Mike and Big Who. I know Big Who was in here just a little while ago. I don't know if he's still in here, but
Right. What you say to them? How about the Clippers?
yeah, man, the Clippers, bro. I forgot, Logic. You a late. Well, nah, never mind. You ain't got no team.
Hmm?
You ain't got no team. You like players.
No, I got a team, but
Who's your Who's your
Raptors,
squad?
Raptors, Raptors.
Oh, Toronto.
Mm.
Man, no wonder you don't really say nothing about your squad. Let's
Hey,
Let's talk about them for a second. No,
we don't really have to go there.
I can't even say shit, man, because we sucked ass tonight. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Look,
No.
I'm gonna talk about your team for a second because y'all
Alright.
got a guy on there that I truly love and don't nobody really appreciate. That boy Fred Van Fleet, bro. I love Fred Van Fleet's game.
Mm. No, everyone in Toronto definitely knows Van Vliet, how important he is. That guy will make most teams real nice. Like he's like yeah. Oh man, I can see the Clippers would be nice with him too, man. If the Clippers had him.
Yeah, and now y'all got Gary Trent Jr., who a lot of people don't appreciate, but I kept telling people Gary Trent Jr. man, it because people tripped out when I said Gary Trent Jr. has a chance to a big chance to be a superstar one day in the league, and a lot of people don't realize this. Gary Trent Jr. was putting up numbers. He put up 40 something points. Uh,
Oh yeah.
in the
He did.
season.
Mm.
But the reason why I like Fred Van Fleet is because he the way he finishes at the rim, it is so man, it's so great to watch, man. That guy could finish for his size. He could get to the cup like nobody else, man.
Mm.
I've only seen like a couple players, and one is Kyrie Irving finish like he could.
Mm.
What you think about that, Logic?
Yeah, no, that's facts. But the no, honestly, when Van Vliet was like first on the team, I didn't
Hmm.
think he would be that good. I was like, I remember us telling
What?
people, man, I don't know. No, because I seen him. I'm like, he's not. Nothing pops out at you like athletically or like he did. You know what I
Man.
mean? But then, I mean, this is before I seen his game and everything. Just
Right.
you just see him for the first game, right? And you're like, oh, you know, but you don't really see all the things he does till you watch, a few games. A few games in. Just watch one game. He just looks normal. You know what I mean? Even you look at his size. He's small and everything. And you're like, but damn, this guy
I'm
is.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
He's a huge piece.
When y'all won that championship, man, it
Hmm.
was Kyle Lowry's leadership, not so much his play. It was Fred Van Fleet and his play, and Pascal Siakam, and of course Kawhi. That those guys, because people don't look at Fred Van Fleet, and I think y'all had Corey Joseph, right?
No, no, not that time. He got traded.
I keep forgetting. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
but y'all
Corey
did have
Joseph got
Fran
traded
Fleet.
before that.
Yeah, y'all didn't. Okay, so Corey Joseph was gone.
Yeah, he wasn't on the team, on the 2019 team.
Okay, all right, but Fred Van Fleet was.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Van
Fred
Vliet
Van
was
Fleet
huge.
was.
Um, yeah, he was huge because there's games where the whole team was choking except Kawhi, and then Van Vliet would just come out of nowhere hitting some threes. Because there was games
Exactly,
versus the Sixers where I mean the whole team was choking. I mean except Kawhi.
exactly. But that's what did it for me. And then I started looking at him, a little bit more, and I started looking at some of his early days. Man, that dude could finish, man. And maybe that doesn't really that doesn't really ring a bell with you. But to me, to be able to be a guard and finish like that. That's very key. He could finish uh, when you absorb contact. He could finish in traffic between two or three defenders, and he could shoot too. So you do the math. LA Clippers are up 92-83. Yeah, Logic, you there?
Yeah, hello, hello. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it sounds like you're trying to ship Van Vliet. What's going on?
Huh? You said what, Logic?
It sounds like you're trying to take Van Vliet to Philly. It sounds like you're trying to take Van Vliet to Philly, man.
To Philly? He would be a joy to
Hmm?
have, man. I would like to have a guy like Fred VanVleet, man. I mean, I don't want to get. I want Maxey to play a little bit more, but he's not quite ready
Mm,
for
mm.
this type of stage, man. Fred VanVleet got experience under these type of situations,
Oh yeah. And if you guys had,
you
I
know.
promise you, you guys would not be losing if you had if you had Van Vliet.
Well, we was trying. I was actually trying. I was
Hmm?
advocating for him in the off season because
In the off season,
you know there was a situation, right? Uh, Kyle Lowry. A lot of people were look. I didn't want Kyle Lowry, but some people wanted Kyle Lowry in Philly because that's where he was from, and he went to Villanova.
Mhm. Mm.
So some people felt like it made sense for him to be there. But I was like, nah, I don't want Kyle Lowry, man.
Mm.
To me, Fred VanVleet was the one that really Fred VanVleet was a better player. What you think, Logic? And the Clippers are up 92-83. Paul George is hooping, absolutely playing, just taking over this game by himself. Jordan Clarkson misses the shot. $11:07 left to go. Marcus Morris misses the shot. Joe Ingles takes it in. That's a good right there. Clippers up 92-85. And the fans is on their feet, man. They trying to get hostile over here. And Patrick Beverly shoots an air ball. It's a horrible shot by Patrick Beverly, man. I don't know what he was thinking right there. 92-85, Clippers up. 10:03 left to go. Donovan Mitchell gets it to Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles takes it in, but he's fouled. 9:54 left to go. He fouled by Beverly. Joe Ingles, pretty decent free throw shooter. He hits the first one. Shoots the second. That's good. Paul George gets it. Almost overthrows it to Nicholas Batum. And that's out of bounds on Utah. I think it's out of bounds. Yeah, out of bounds on Utah. Clippers ball. They getting hostile because Utah is within 5. Paul George shoots it. Oh, almost makes it. Excuse me. And Joe Ingles got the rock right now. Joe Ingles takes it in. Could have been a foul right there. It wasn't called. Paul George got the rock. He's looking to operate. Paul George takes it in. Gets it to Beverly. Beverly shoots it. It's off. He definitely got to knock that one down. They need Beverly to hit those type of shots. But nevertheless, he's working hard on defense. Can't fault the effort. 92-87. 8:43 left to go. Donovan Mitchell shoots the first one, makes it. Donovan Mitchell is not really shooting that well tonight. He's 3 of 10 and 3 of 8 from the 3-pointer. Donovan makes the second one. Utah pulls within 3. Oh, Reggie Jackson with the shot. Makes a dagger. It was really off balance. I didn't think he was going to make that one. I don't even think he believed he was going to make it. And they're reviewing it because they're saying that it was a foul on Patrick Beverly on Donovan Mitchell. They're saying he pushed down Donovan Mitchell. See how they go. Donovan Mitchell shoots it, makes the first. Clippers up 94-90. And Donovan Mitchell has a rock right now. He brings it down. O'Neal chasing the heat. I think there was I think he traveled on that one. Yeah, he traveled. That is a good shot by Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. Wonderful shot, man. Reggie Jackson takes it in. There should have been a foul on that play, but he was not. It was no call on that one. O'Neal shoots it. He's off on that one. 97-90. Kennard gets it to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson looking to operate. Gives it to Batum. Batum with the shot. Clippers are up 100-90. And these guys are proving that they can win without Kawhi. Without Kawhi. This is amazing. This is amazing. And the role players have really stepped up. And Bomber is excited right now. Steve Ballmer is excited, and he got the right to be. This guy look like he about to fall asleep. How could you be trying to fall asleep right now with all that? Donovan Mitchell has the rock, gets it to uh, Joe Ingles, but Rudy Gobert stripped. Rudy Gobert hits the first shot, and hits the second shot. Uh, Jazz pulled to within, reduced the lead to 8. And the ball is stolen by Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles to Rudy Gobert and dunks it home with a vicious dunk. And Clippers called a timeout, man. Timeout Clippers. and the Jazz are they've caught up to within 6 now, 94-100. Rudy Gobert just got that score um, off a steal from Joe Ingles, passed it to Rudy Gobert, and he brought it back to within 6. Reggie Jackson got the ball right now. Reggie Jackson throws it away. Turnover. I don't know why he. I don't know why he threw that ball right there. It's just like he just threw it to another Jazz player. I don't know why he did that. And Donovan Mitchell got the ball, takes it in, and he shoots it. And it's an and one, an off balance foul, off balance shot in the foul call. He was guarded by Batum at the time. And Donovan Mitchell got 15. Like I said, he's not shooting that well. He's only 4-12 tonight from field goal. Donovan shoots it, and that's good. Jazz pull within 3. 5:43 remaining. All the Clippers need to do is just play smart, play the clock. And that is good right there by Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is absolutely tearing up the 3-point tonight. 3-point shot. And that's off as Marcinette made it. And he takes it all the way to the rack with the left. With the left. All right, we're back. And the Clippers are up 107, 105-77. Donovan Mitchell brings it up the floor. 4:39 left. Donovan Mitchell shoots it. He's off. Reggie Jackson called for a screen, shoots it, and that's no good. As the Clippers are still up 105-97. And that's good. Paul George gets it, misses it. I think the Clippers, if they just hold on to the sleeve, they could possibly wheel. But they're trying to come back. Excuse me. Paul George gets it. They go to the foul. Marcus Morris. I'm sorry, that Paul George at the line. He got 31 points total. Jordan Clarkson has the rock. Gonna take it, put it to Ingles' hand. I'm sorry, Bogdanovich hand, and he nails it. Utah is within 4. Paul George not taking a shot, but he's playing smart. Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann just goes baseline and just dunks on him. Nasty. That's good. Cool. 110, 103. 2:32 left to go. Clippers are up 110-103. And Luke Kennard is in the game. He goes in for Tyrese Maxey. I don't think that Tyrese Maxey. And they're trying to sustain this lead. Donovan Mitchell takes it in for the easy layup. You gotta have faith.